Hey guys, I'm back. I just got a couple figures for you and a pelican for a late 20 subscriber special. Now it's like 22 or 23 subscribers, but I'm still gonna do the 20 subscriber special. I just wanted to thank you guys for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. I just think it's cool that all you guys subscribe to me so far. I'm hoping for more, but if I don't get more, it's all good. I'm grateful for the subscribers that I have. And that's why I'm doing this video for you. So we'll start with the pelican. I really like the color of this. It's almost glossy and more reflective than it is in game. Because in game it's more of a solid or matte green and not really glossy OD green. It's just like a plain OD green. It isn't olive drab green like the classic military green. Just classic OD green in game. But for the set, it's like a glossy OD green. It still looks cool though. I actually like how they did the boosters for this. Like those little thrusters. I like how they did that. And the front cockpit. You know, it's just like a plain slope piece. Like a plain, like, hill piece. Very simple. I like how they did the wings. That looks cool. Here is a Silver Mark V. I kind of base this on the Ghost of Church from Red vs. Blue. But it's just a plain Silver Mark V. It looks pretty good though. And I based it on the Ghost of Church from Red vs. Blue because I really like Red vs. Blue, and I would definitely suggest watching Red vs. Blue if you want a good, like, if you want a good laugh. I would definitely suggest watching the old Red vs. Blue, like the first 5 or 6 seasons, maybe 10. End up on like the 5th or 6th season. But I've heard that it's good up to this 10th season. Then afterwards it's just different. But this is a pretty cool figure, I think. And this one is actually really cool. Or at least in my opinion. This is Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I kind of based it on the season 2 version of Kaneki and the manga version. Mask not included though, so far. I don't have the mask made yet, but here is Kaneki anyway. I try my best to do the white hair, but it looks pretty good in the video, but in real life, it looks almost pink, like a very, very light pink, with like a washed out pink, and mostly white, but might drop in a dab of pink in there in real life. I even try my best to do the red eye right there, which I just used a Makarov head and painted the hair white. I try my best to do the red eye if it'll focus. Focus. There we go. I try my best to do the red eye. I also did the nails. The nails look pretty cool, in my opinion, so I did it. And here, and I also did the Kagane, or just his tentacles on his back, which I just used the front end of a flood figure for that. I think this looks pretty good with how I did it. So focus better.
My sense of Phil was that he was really two people. He was the guy who wanted to draw and write and create and come up with ideas.
Yeah, I think this looks pretty good with how I actually did it. Just wish it could have been better, but it's all good.
We went to Santa Barbara.
They can update it to make it look better. But there's Kaneki, which I actually want Mega Constructs, or Constructs, however it's supposed to be. I think it's but I'm just gonna say like Mega Constructs because I really don't care. But I really want them to release a Kaneki figure at some point because I just think that would look awesome. Then here is Sam Fisher. I'll drop Sam Fisher. I think that the Sam Fisher figure looks awesome. So focus. Focus. There we go. Yeah, this figure looks awesome. I actually like how Mega Constructs or Mega Blocks. I think it's Mega Constructs that designed this one, not Mega Blocks. Because they might have. But either way, because Mega Blocks is still a thing. But I also like how they did the multi-vision goggles. The multi-vision sonar goggles. I wish they could actually flip them up and down. For the figure, that would have made it even better. I also like how they did the pistol, which is just one of the Call of Duty Deagles with a sniper rifle suppressor, not the current like default suppressor that they use for most guns. This suppressor comes only on the sniper rifles, which this is actually my favorite suppressor because it just looks. Is that like just a basic tube look? Like that classic can look. It looks nice. But to each their own. But I think it's supposed to be his 5.7. Maybe it's supposed to be a USP Mark 23. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's supposed to be the 5.7 USG that he uses. I also like how they did the Halo Mark 5B forearm for one of his gauntlets. And is this vest a new piece or is this from the Destiny sets? Because I think it's a new piece. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys can tell me if this is a new piece. or not in the comments. Along with the shoulder pieces. I'm thinking those are new. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking those are new. Are those new? But I know that the forearms are not new. That one's the Halo 4 and 5 Marines forearms, like the gauntlets. That's from one of the Halo 4 and 5 Marines. Like the basic Marines and infantry. Ranger Marines. And then the other form is just the Mark 5B forearm with attack pad. And then they got the the Assassin's Creed upper legs. Then the boots and lower legs are from the Call of Duty sets, which I like how they did that. With the straps and with the leg straps and the knee pads. But is this a new vest? Is this vest a new piece? Or is it from the Destiny sets? You guys tell me in the comments if this is new or if it's from Destiny. But I'm thinking that's a new piece. Here is the Psycho from Borderlands. Well, going off of the box art for the figure, I think it's supposed to be Borderlands 3. But I've never really played Borderlands to know really the difference between the Psychos. I just know the Psychos for the classic orange jumpsuit pants, like the classic prison pants, knee pads, boots, and mask. Because you pretty much wear that in every single Borderlands game with minor changes to the chest, like the torso and the mask. That's about it. But I like how they did the legs for this, because they used more of the Call of Duty knee pads for this. And then the Halo Marine, like the new Halo Infinite Marine legs with the pop and swap. Or at least that's what I'm going to call this technique that they use now for the Infinite Marines that they got from the Call of Duty sets with the boots. The pop and swap. I'm going to call it the pop and swap. Because you just pop them off and swap them. The pop and swap. The mask looks awesome. Which is really one of the main reasons as to why I actually got this figure. Simply just for the mask and the weapon. Which I think it's supposed to be the Psycho Smasher. Or Psycho Slasher, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's supposed to be the Psycho Smasher. Or Psycho Hammer. Psycho Saw. You guys tell in the comments what it's actually called. But I think it's the Psycho Smasher. Or the Psycho Baton. I know it's one of the Borderlands 3 weapons because I looked it up. And to kind of get an idea of what it is. But I forget the name of it. Then here is everybody's favorite mistake. Claptrap. I just thought this was hilarious when I found it. That's why I got it. But I do actually like how they did the pizza. If it'll zoom in. Yep, there we go. There's the pizza. I like how they did that pizza. It's a bit thick though, like a deep dish or pie. It almost looks like a deep dish pizza with how big that slice is. But still looks cool. Still looks super cool. I still like how they did that print though, and that mold. Just I wish that the pizza was smaller. That would have been a better look for the pizza, or at least in my opinion. Would have been better. Oh, the base plate came off, but I can just review Claptrap by himself. Yeah, the wheel actually moves on Claptrap. Well, it's the blue variant, which I'm thinking is the police version of Claptrap. I've never really played Borderlands, so you guys tell me what version of Claptrap this is. Because I know they have different versions of Claptrap, like a police version, male version, even a librarian version. I looked up Claptrap to figure out if there really is like a blue and yellow one. But you already knew about the yellow one, because that's one of the playable characters in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I like how they did that wheel. And then the little antenna. This is actually kind of cool though. Let me get Claptrap on the base plate real quick.
I can also do any dialect. Go ahead, call it a dialect. I don't do that. Bill, in fact, gets hired for the 1986-1987 season.
There we go. Got him on the base plate. Here is all the figures. There's all the figures together. There they are together, including the Pelican. I still think these figures look pretty cool. Like this. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you didn't, then hit the dislike button, or tell me in the comments what you didn't like about it. I would definitely like some feedback for this video. I'm just saying whether you liked it or not. Like, share, subscribe. Ruby45 out.